Alright, this is part 1 on how to feed my plants, my hydroponic 5 gallons. So this is enough Flora Micro for 5 gallons. I'll put that in there. So then I get this Grandma's molasses. I do the same amount, enough for 5 gallons. All right, Flora Micro, Granny's molasses, and then this is Blue Powder Miracle Grow. So then I get the small scoop, about half full. And then I just do this a little pinch extra. After that being half full, I'll just do this all part 1. This is just a little 12 or 16 ounce bottle of water. Get that stirred up nice and good in there. Flora Micro, Blue Powder Miracle Grow, and a bottle of water. Right here, the yellowing on the plant was just from filling it up too much. Just from filling it up with too much water, the bucket itself. And I just mainline this just to be messing around with. But that's all the yellowing is on the plant. You can see how high it's filled up. And I might not use all this bottle. But that's what we're looking like down in the water. And there's the roots. So I don't like to add it on top like that. We're just gonna give them a little bit of food. Add that in the water. So whenever you see your rock wool, that's how high you want it on your rock wool. You don't want it over, and that's how I got the yellowing on the leaves, was I filled it up to the stalk with water. You don't want to do that. You want to have it just below your rock wool and just below your main tap roots. So that's how I do that. And you see it's just, I need to let it drink a little bit more water before I feed them again with any more water. And then whenever you see the bubbles coming out up here, then you're good. As long as you see lots of bubbles up here, I could center it just a little bit more. It needs to be centered a little bit more to where the bubbles are coming out of this pot, where more bubbles are around it. Like that. So the roots are just getting adjusted, more bubbles are coming out around it. But you don't want to fill up the water too much above this right here, because you'll get yellowing on the plant. But that's all I feed my plant. Blue Powder Miracle Grow, Flora Micro, and Granny's molasses. And she's got trichomes all over it. And it smells really, really strong. But yeah, this is like end of week 7. This will be week 8. I'm gonna go to week 10. 10 weeks, and then I'll harvest it and show you guys how to do that. For iPhone 13, it doesn't really cooperate here. But yeah, that's just Flora Micro, Blue Powder Miracle Grow, Granny's Molasses, and this is Blueberry Kush times White Widow photo period. And that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna go to week 10 on it. I'm gonna call this week 8. But yeah, that's it right there. Just a mainline plant. Just something thrown together real quick. Got it tied up to my light. But next one I'll probably do is probably gonna be bubblegum times Critical Purple, or Alien Lights OG times Lemon Sour Diesel. I'll probably do one of those. We'll see what's up. But that's how I got the yellowing on the plant. Was too much water, not enough air bubble, and don't fill it up with too much water. And that's how I feed my plant every week. 5-gallon bucket of water. I fill the bucket up. I add the nutrients in the cycle after I change the water, and then every week after that, and I'll usually go 5 weeks in, 5 weeks after, I'll change the water out. The first 5 weeks, change the water out, go the next 5 weeks, and I might end up changing it out just to give it a good flush. I might just ride it out like this for the last 2 weeks. We only got 1 week, but that's how I feed my plant.